Hello, this is Anne Collins and welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me for this second episode where we allow ourselves to think deeply and imagine. So get yourself really comfy and we'll get started with a short relaxation. So I hope you're sitting comfortably somewhere, on the sofa or on the floor, wherever you're feeling best at the moment. And if you'd like to close your eyes, go ahead. So let's start with relaxing our neck and shoulders with a gentle shoulder roll if it's comfortable. And many of us clench the muscles around our jaws, so gently massage your cheeks with your hands and check that your jaw is really free and not holding on to any tension. Maybe yawn if you like. And then we're going to take 3 deep breaths right into the tummy. So in and out. In and out. In and out. Well done. So I think it's so important to start with thoughts of appreciation, not only of other people, but also about ourselves. So this is not to cancel any negative thoughts. And I'd just like to make that clear that pushing negative thoughts away, in my opinion, doesn't really help us all very much. But by focusing on the positive, it does give us the strength to work on those negative thoughts. So today, I'd like you to bring to mind a best friend or someone who knows you really well. So if you ask them what your strengths are, what would they say? What would be on that lovely list? So imagine they're speaking to you and they're telling you all the wonderful things that they know that you are. And if you wish, just gently aloud, repeat some of those back to yourself. Start with I am. And notice how that feels. Just notice your reaction. You might be aware that you feel maybe lighter or stronger or more energetic or something else. So try to keep hold of that feeling. And as you bring your thoughts now to a particular focus that you have at the moment, so this might be a new role at work, a possible change in direction, or something you want to change, something you want to focus on at this particular point. So whatever that is, whether it's a big thing, a small thing, a long term, or maybe just for today. So last week we thought about keeping focus on one thing during the day that's important. This week I'd like you to think a little bit bigger and to think about that project, that new focus that you want in a bigger way. So I'd like you to now imagine what life would look like if that was all in place, if that new role started really well, if you had that new change, even if you don't know what that change is, how might that feel? What would it look like in your daily life? How would that be different from what you're doing right now? So what I'd like you to do is to now imagine this new situation where this new focus of yours is already in place. So you've fast forwarded to that time where everything is settled in the way that you want it to be. You've made those changes. And what is it? What is that change? What is different? And what does it look like now? So I want you now to really imagine the result. So what does it look like? What can you hear? What are people saying to you? What are you saying to other people? What are you feeling? How are you feeling? So I'd like you to take a couple of seconds to stay with that picture and promise to yourself that you will do it. So stay with that and breathe that all in and stick with it for this week. Imagine, keep that vision alive. So how do you feel now? Give your hands and arms a little shake and open your eyes if they were closed. And I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye for now and join me for episode 3 next week. Thank you.